Okay, so today's Pick a Deck reading is being recorded September 10th, 2020. And today, the spread I'll be doing is past, present, and future energies. So thank you for all your donations, and anybody who's donating $5 or more, you can choose which deck you would like your past, present, future reading to come from. But the question will be the same for anybody. And so you have three options. If you choose option number 1, you'll be rolling with the Whispers of Love. If you choose option number 2, you'll be using the Work Your Light. And if you're choosing option number 3, you'll be using the Romance Angels. So let's begin. For those who choose deck number 1, we're going to pull your past, present, and future energies from the Whispers of Love. These readings are just brief and to the point. So let's get into it. Whispers, what is the perfect messages for my viewers who chose Pick a Deck number 1, the Whispers of Love for today. Their past, present, and future energies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm being shown that I should just spread them and pull 3 cards out. So first card, your past energy is, hold on guys. Hey.
Hi, Lanta. Is it okay if I start to make my way over to you?
Yep, that's fine. I'm gonna leave the door unlocked for you because I'm actually live recording right now. So when you get here, just come into the studio. It's okay. I answered.
Okay.
All right, love. I'll leave the front doors unlocked for you. Just lock them behind you and come on in. All right. Bye.
Bye.
I need to go unlock the door, guys. Hold on. And then I'm going to start. Okay. Life happens. Roll with it. Just saying. All right. So, pick a deck number 1. Is the Whispers of Love. Your first card, which is your past energies, express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. So a gift has been given or received. The present energy in this love situation is be willing to express love to receive love. So a gift was given. Maybe it's easier to, okay. So I'm getting like whatever the situation is for you. If you chose Pick a Deck number 1, it's like it's easier to give gifts than it is to give emotion is what's going on. Let's see the future in this. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. So I feel like somebody is, look at this, is wild. This is such a freaking mirroring energy. Like there's so much commonality in this. Look at this, these images, people. We have these 2 people looking at each other giving the gift. And then over here, both of them are both looking at something and thinking about each other. It's like, look, it's time to put all those feelings that you're holding into action. And it's like for somebody else, they're not going to be so expressive this way. And maybe they don't know how to show affection, but you got to learn your partner's love language. You've totally got to learn your partner's love language. Some of us are touchy-feely and I tell you beautiful things and I make you gifts. Other of us clean your house and do your laundry and make sure your feet are massaged. We all have different love languages. I'm just saying. So this is something that I got coming up. I do feel like there's still connection here. But I feel like sometimes it's easier to withdraw and think on our own about what we like, because when it came together so beautifully. And it was this looking in the eyes. It was also romantic. And now there's a desire to bring that back. But the true, you guys are getting to know each other's true love language now. And so that's a challenge. The bottom of the deck is focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. And so there is definitely, if you chose Pick a Deck number 1, there's this need to really like, the main message for you I'm getting is learn each other's love language, because somebody's love language is through giving physical gifts and the other person is much more emotional. So let's go ahead, and if you chose Pick a Deck number 2, it's time for your mini reading, and we're working with the Work Your Light Oracle cards, okay? So if you chose Pick a Deck number 2, Work Your Light Oracle cards will speak for you on your past, present, and future energies. Michaela, you're first on the list. Let me know which deck you want your reading from, okay? Past, present, future energies. And we're going to spread them and pick the past energy is priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? So in your past energy, you had this energy. First off, it was a very spiritual calling. There was a spiritual calling, and you were being called to step up and step into position. So now current energy is the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So it's like you're still trying to hold on to something that is limiting you from answering that calling. And so now there's a breakdown. There's a breakdown of this energy. It's like, hold on, you got this lighter, brighter purpose. So whatever's not part of that purpose, whatever's not going forward with you in that energy, it's time for that shit to fall off so you can step into who and what you really and truly are. Future, protection, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. There it is. So it's in the offing. In the very near future, I feel like you're going to be letting go of something that has been working counteractively to you answering the calling on your spirit. Behind the deck, bottom of the deck, longing for home, Mintakan. Belonging for home, belonging the original light work. So this is about you and your purpose. This is about you and your purpose. So whether it's a career or a person or a relationship or a belief or a place that you're at, like there is a need for you to back or allow it to fall away. And I feel like with the crumbling coming up in your present, like this energy is currently separating itself from you. And kind of what the way I see is all you got to do is kind of just go with the flow. And when it happens, allow it to go. With the protection card coming out in your front, it's like you're surrounded by a team who's going to make sure that only what is allowed to be in your space can be in your space, and that will only be there so long as it's allowed to be there so that you can move forward in your purpose, which is very important. So let's go ahead and see if you chose deck number 3. The romance angels will be for you. And let's see what is your pick a deck reading for you, your past, present, future energy. For my viewers who chose pick a deck number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Lynn. It's lovely to have you with me today. Okay, pick a deck number 3. Here we go. Past energy. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So this is interesting because here we have a unicorn who's tied to a tree with a belt around its neck. And it's sitting down inside this little tiny encircling. And it's like, so I feel like whether this was by a choice that you made or some energy work that you did, there was recently, I can totally relate to this because I can see you like doing some energy work and moving your chakras and just feeling your energy expand. So there was an expansion of your energy where you let go of some really restrictive energies, ideas, beliefs, fill in the blank. What was it? It's reminding me of my discouraged video here on the channel. If you search through my channel videos, there's a video called Discouraged. And I was talking about busting through locks. Yeah, it's like that. Present energy. You freed yourself. Present energy is engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You freed yourself from some locks, from some restrictive energies, and now there's engagement. This is connection with another person that is upping the ante, leveling up to the next phase. In the future energy in this, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So, oh, yay. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. It means that, you actually are really humans. You're not robots. You're not always going to get along, but hey, y'all want to be together. So y'all going to work on it and let it work. Okay. Let's see what's below the deck. Oh my goodness. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Like you two really want to be together. But one or both of you were changed to some other situation that existed prior to that you kind of grew with or grew up with. And that had to be broken. This is giving me the memory of a Bible training when I used to go to church, where it's like, you shall marry your mother, you shall leave your mother and father, and you shall marry your spouse, and you shall become one flesh. Two shall become one. But it gave the idea of, but you must leave your mother and your father. You can't take your parents. As a matter of fact, I was talking to a girlfriend of mine the other day, and she has a really interesting life history, but she was telling about her grandparents. It's a little bit more wild story, and how neither of their grandparents' parents wanted them together because, you know, they were in different social structures. Like someone was working class, the other one was like a little bit not labor or like non-labor money, you know what I mean? Like blue collar, white collar type stuff. More educated. There we go. More educated. And so the parents, all the great grandparents all lived in Mexico. So the grandparents left Mexico, left both of their families, and came to Las Vegas, where all their grandchildren are now adults. And one of them is my friend who was able to tell me, and it was just evident. And it's like, her grandparents, to have this beautiful, long, successful marriage, had to leave their families the fuck out of it. They had to leave to another country, get the heck away from that energy. So that's what this is giving me. Okay? Give your relationship a chance. If you're going to be with somebody, you're supposed to be with that person, not with your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your auntie, your sister, your friends. If you got anybody like that that is getting in between you and your partner, that's called a third party situation. Third party situation don't always mean you having sex with them. I'm just saying. All right. So, Michaela, for your donation, I would love to pull cards for you. And Spirit is guiding me to use the Work Your Light Oracle for you. So I am excited to see how this reading affects you, because I don't know what we're talking about. I just know we're pulling past, present, and future energies today. So I'm just shuffling the deck for you. And I'm calling out, while I'm having this physical conversation, I'm calling out for Lucifer's God to bring in your angels, ancestors, and your guides energy to channel through me exactly what you need to hear. So I pulled 3 cards for you, just like I had for all the pick-a decks. Let's just see what's at the bottom of the deck. Here we have Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. So with the Sisterhood of the Rose, I feel like you have women around, powerful women in your environment is what I'm getting. Powerful women in your environment. And this is about tuning yourself to spiritual truths that are going to empower you. So I feel like you have a team of women in your world who kind of like, when this one isn't there to say it, then that one is definitely going to be there to say it. But either way, one of these women that you know is about to tell you and put you up on game, and they're going to give it to you, the real raw, the truth. And you just like, you have respect for these. I feel like you have deep respect for these women. So let's look at your past energy. The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And look at that consciousness awareness there. Like this is you learning so much and realizing this is giving me the energy of you've been realizing how energy really does work, and how, you know, it's not just baloney when they tell me, like, if I keep my mind right, if I keep positive, thinking positive, then positive things will happen. And if I stay depressed, and more depressing things will happen, and I have to take my power and make positive choices for myself, and I have to think so it's like this realization that you started coming into of how all this stuff comes together, and that these women who have been teaching you this were right the whole time. And oh my God, I finally see it. I finally understand. Oh my God, it's around now. Okay, present energy. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. This is letting us know that at this point in time, and now that you finally understand that all this energy stuff is real deal, Holyfield, is actually having an effect in your physical world, this is your spirit team coming together. And so this is also you. I'm hearing dreams. Your spirit team is going to begin to make themselves aware to you, bring themselves to you in your awareness through your dream time. I'm also getting, this is about aligning your chakras. So they're telling you to work with the colors of the rainbow, one a day in turn. And how do you do that? They're saying, if you would do this right now, this will help ease the process in. Because what they want you to do is, I'm hearing it as chakra alignment. They want you to do a chakra alignment. You don't have to go pay for a service to anybody. Learn the colors of the rainbow. Start with red and work your way to violet. Go through each color in succession. And then I want you, what they're saying is, you know, we did the chakra challenge, 7-day chakra challenge. That's basically what they're asking you to do. 1 color a day, wear it, eat it, think it, meditate on it, drink it if you can, you know. So starting with red, and then go through all the colors of the rainbow, one per day. Okay, so the chakra challenge. And they're saying that what this is going to do is help you align your energy a lot more. And so they really want you to spend at least 7 minutes a day as well, just in silence. And during that 7 minutes, it's like, but that's hard. How do I do that? And what I hear is what we want you to do is just focus on your breathing. Listen to yourself breathe for 7 minutes. And before you know it, one of these days, you're going to be laying there. And I'm hearing within 7 days, you're going to be laying there and you're going to feel this energy swirl all over your body. And it's going to be like, I'm awake, but it feels like I'm sleeping. But I know I'm not sleeping, but I know I'm awake. And you will find that you're in this zenful place. And during that time, that's a very magical time. Allow that to grow. And so they're saying set to where you do it for at least 7 minutes. And then they're saying in the beginning, set yourself a alarm so that you'll do it for 7 minutes. Once you realize that alarm has gone off every day and you're still in that zone and it was easy to stay there and now you don't want to wake up, stop setting your alarm because you will automatically do it for at least 7 minutes. Now, they're saying this is very powerful for you because it's going to put you in an energy place where you're in open flow, allowing the co-creative components to come in for your life, allowing yourself to receive the divine downloads. It's a very powerful place for you, and a lot of good shit's going to be happening for you when you do it. Let's look at your future card. Yes, just say yes. What's going to happen is it's going to open up some opportunities for you coming in your way that you can't see yet. You don't know what they look like yet. You haven't seen the face of these opportunities. So this is going to draw some powerful creative energy to your way and opportunity that you're going to absolutely want to say yes to. So these are your messages, Michaela. Thank you for supporting the channel. And if you're catching this on a replay and then the little red live rectangle is not there, and that means that you can subscribe to my live notifications, and I will send you a couple text messages every day when I go live. Okay? So that you can just get the link and click on the link. All right. So that is U.S. continental phone numbers only. Instructions is below the video. With all that being said and done, I'm so thankful and grateful that you are here. And for more information, go to my website. Like I said, everything's below the video. Until next time, sending you blessings of love and peace and happiness. Later.